change anything?
Apologies. Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her. Perhaps it would be.
Nogcry machine core. Aino, Ineppa, we're here.
Greetings.
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction, but now I have way more questions than answers. What?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Aino installed originally, but the core of a clockwork mecha from Fontaine.
It has the wrong core? Oh, that's no big deal. The original core was just something I salvaged from a pile of junk. Believe me, it's nothing special. The problem is, this new core is really advanced. I don't even understand half of its functions. Really? Is that why it can talk like an apple? No idea. What I can tell is that this core went through a massive explosion at some point. Almost all the modules are dead. Wow.
The core originates from Fontaine, but...
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I managed to extract a useful bit of information from the data I could salvage. One chart? Is that its name? I doubt it, but I'm sure it's important. It was stored in the best protected part?
In the event that my core sustained damage, that's where I would move all Aino-related data to keep it intact.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just fine, Ineppa. Don't jinx yourself like that.
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say it. Say knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Like that?
Yeah! Whew, that was a... Huh? Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved deep in the core, and I'm gonna extract it all. This bingo! That's the core. Who replaced the original core? Bingo! That has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Fatui chased a group of treasure hoarders straight into my workshop. I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to hide it. So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original core over to the Fatui to smooth things over. Makes sense, don't you think?
Of course. In fact, intel from the Curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back to Snezhnaya, although it is unclear what was stolen. The culprits were identified as a group of 3 treasure hoarders. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining 2 members, there is a man with pink hair and a man with purple hair.
Wow! So Paimon was right. The local treasure hoarders around here are...
Actually...
who cares? Yehoda said... Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide the core in this... Let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with them. And if they're mean, Ineppa will give them a good old knuckle sandwich. And if they try to take back the core... Already. Ineppa, can you get Little Chard and the others to come over here? Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide Little Chard in a scrap prospector bot.
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What? Do you already have a name?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it from somewhere in your data bank? Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kind of like it. Then it's decided. You're Chard Lombro from now on. You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here, so from now on, You work for me. Don't think it likes the sound of...
Correction. This bot has no capacity.
Huh? What? Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. So, right now, like remember how I found the word charred? Oh, so anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, we need to make sure a little chard is hidden. Why don't you take the reins, Traveler? Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure. And thanks to you, I'm now the proud owner of the most advanced prospector bot in town. I expect good work out of you, little chard. But don't worry, you'll be compensated.
Like I care.
We gotta do something about that temper of yours. Maybe a little flour on your head will soften you up a bit. There, much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, and I don't expect you to hand them over for free. I pay good prices for scrap. You're gonna want to stop by every deal. Awesome! Good luck out there on your...
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectation.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the You were there when we fought. True. Well, you're not taking this serious. Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nashi Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits and... Of course! This is gonna be... Sure.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nashi Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices. Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later. He seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite...
The data concurs. His character has...
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the Got it. Let's go then.
My tasks...
All right. Look.
upside down.
Newspapers, anyone?
Sweet dreams.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never!
I came over to take a look as soon as I Before we start, shall we see if... Indeed. Quicker than we thought. Keep your eyes peeled.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then.
Paimon might have said this before, Never, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishik, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate no obvious...
Entry on a...
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report, specifically that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So... he's the prime suspect, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that he also had no disagreements with the sergeant, but neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and we know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions.
Yeah! He said he...
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine...
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he...
Yeah! They would have often gone out...
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely.
But no matter what, Borrowing identities comes with risks, right?
Precisely. In other words, he likely knew then that the real... We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flint's long ago. And yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do. Or we might never see him again.
Steady now.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the...
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his... Hey! What?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that, and think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. I've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey, you!
Turn that frown upside down.
was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for... There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Prince's voice? Did you hear that? Is that...
I never thought those out! Merciless.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt hasn't...
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such ability. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him?
I concur. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Were our places switched, would you discard it?
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous... Either way, I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well...
Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless...
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rip...
Were he to use it, that device would
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. He worked so hard. See?
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. In truth, the higher-ups would, whereas so he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the Canon Sosi set up to
Could you? We shall just have to exercise some... I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium